Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this CSM course. This is our very first video. I hope you have gone through the zero video, which is the syllabus video. So today we are starting it with module 1, episode 1. So stay tuned. Let me share my screen with you. So this module 1, E1 is about understanding the real customer service experience, or you can say understanding the real customer service in any enterprise environment. Okay. So, in any enterprise IT environment, failures are, kind of inevitable. Application breaks, update introduce various defects, integrations may fail sometimes, and the performance degrade. It's a kind of normal thing. Okay. So the real differentiator between organization is not whether the failure happened, but how customers are handled after the failure happened. So this is where you can say that the actual customer service begins. Okay, so now you have to understand what the customer service actually means. Customer service is not about tools, tickets, or systems. Customer service is about managing customers' experience during disruptions. Okay, so from customer perspective, a problem has two parts. One, technical issue. Second thing is the kind of experience of dealing with the organization. So, most of the enterprises are focusing almost entirely on the first part, that is dealing the technical issue, and technical issue deal with proper, proficiency and everything. But they are underestimating the second part, which is more important. It's not more important, but at most with the same importance with the first one. But if second one fails, it doesn't mean how much good you are in part one. Okay, the customer is going to be on downer side. Okay, so this imbalance is the root cause of poor customer experience. So I hope you get it. Now I will explain you some real-time IT example, and the same example we will continue going forward as well. So consider an IT service company, okay, an IT service organization, which is providing payroll platform to enterprise clients. Okay, so after a scheduled update, one customer reports incorrect salary calculations. As this is a salary matter, obviously it has a huge impact. So this impact employee payments and compliance as well. So basically, technically, this is a kind of software defect. But for the customer, this is a business critical failure. You have to understand this. Okay. So at this point, the customer is not thinking about the code, database, or root cause. The customer is only and only thinking about the risk, accountability, and the trust. So in this case, the customer reported the issue, and after reporting the issue, the customer mostly experiencing the following, like multiple teams are responding to the customers, okay, and different explanations are being given to the customers, okay, various authoritative people from the company is now dealing with the client, okay, there is no single point of ownership, and the customer is getting unclear guideline. So after having all this, and frankly speaking, this is the case in most of the organization. Okay, after having all this, the customer feels little bit, or not little bit, more awkward, and the customer experience is now worse here. It's bad here. It's not good. Even if the engineers who are working on that particular ticket are efficiently working behind the scene, that is the part number one which we discussed at the top. But the customer experience is kind of uncontrolled and uncertain here. Okay. So, this kind of uncertainty is causing frustration for the customer far than the defect itself. Okay. So, this is the thing which we have to kind of take care. And most of the companies are dealing with this kind of issue. They are working, with new technologies and come up with new resolution to the technical problem, but they are not looking after up to that par with the customer experience. So now we have to understand why this type of things are happening in any enterprises. So, this problem does not exist because team is incompetent. Technically, team is very much sufficient, very much competent. This problem exists because enterprise IT operating systems or models are designed for internal efficiency, not for managing the customer confidence. This is the actual case. This is the actual reason for that. Okay. Internal system answers questions like, is the incident resolved? Are the SLAs are met? So that company is focusing on that. But the customers are asking different question. Is someone accountable for my outcome? And if someone is accountable, how much information they are sharing with me? That I can understand. Okay, so this is the fundamental difference here. So customer do not measure the success by the ticket closure. Customer measures success by clarity, ownership, and confidence. If along with resolving the ticket, you are giving this, then you are in win-win situation. Otherwise, you have to think about it. Okay, so the key takeaway here is customer service exists to manage customer confidence when system fails, not just to fix the issues or fix the systems. Final takeaway is you have to take care of both the things, technical as well as customer experience as well. Because if the confidence of customer is not managed, the dashboard can be green, SLAs can be met, yet the customers are still dissatisfied. So I hope friends you understand what is the real customer service means. Okay, so in terms of enterprise context. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. So once this is done, the next step is to understand why traditional IT support models are not sufficiently working for customers. These support models are coming from a long ago, right? From long decades. But right now, these are not sufficient. And why it is that we have to discuss this in the next video. Till then, thank you, share and subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye.